of Atlanta, and our first game, and we'll be there until 1999, our first game with South Carolina State. Soon we'll be playing Jackson State in Memphis for the Southern Heritage Classic. So Tennessee State, everybody wants us to play, but we are constrained by our schedule in the OVC, and hopefully when we expand the OVC, Tennessee State can play in more cities.
And of course, the athletic program will do a lot to bring in greater support to the university.
Well, I've told Mr. Gentry that since he was Director of Development, I expect him to raise money. And he knows, of course, that that is something that all directors of athletics do now, and they raise money. He has the ability to do that, and we want to bring in this community because a lot of people love Tennessee State. And we want to let people help us in enhancing the program, because the more money we bring in, the more competitive we become.
Let's talk about the facility on campus there, Hale Stadium. I understand that some $500,000 was granted by the state legislature. Why don't you talk about that, and what you're planning on doing?
Again, we have some outstanding graduates, and two of whom are Senator Harper and Representative Love. And they got together, and a bill was passed to give us $500,000 to enhance the stadium. When we are done with that, we'll have a new entrance to the stadium. We'll have a new fence, new lighting. The seats will be enhanced. The track around the field will be enhanced. And when we're done with it, people will see the manifestation at $500,000. What we really want to do down the road is to add more seats. And if we can get support from the legislature, adding 25,000 more seats, and all that we can bring to this city. What we do is when we go to Atlanta, we average 55,000 people per game when we play in Atlanta. I would like to do that here in Nashville.
As an economist, what does that mean? If you could...
Oh, it means a lot of revenue for the city, and here we are giving it away. We're giving it to Memphis, we're giving it to Atlanta, and wherever we go. And we were in Chicago and St. Louis, etc. So why not give it to Nashville? We can do that if we can what we call build more seats, enhance our seating capacity in Hale, and I would like to see 25,000 more seats there.
We've got about 3 minutes to go, Dr. Hefner, and I'd like to allow you during these last 3 minutes to simply talk about some of the things that you feel that our audience ought to know this morning about Tennessee State University, or perhaps about its future and some of the other things that you consider to be significant.
Well, I think that they need to know that we're alive and well, that we're getting better, and that we have over 8,000 students. When I came in, we had around 6,900. We're now up to over 8,000. The master plan calls for 15,000 students by 1996. I do not wish to grow that fast. I want to grow with quality but slowly, so we can end up by 1996 with 12,000 students. That's fine with me. But we're doing a good job there, and we want more people to learn about TSU.
You also have an outreach program to reach the non-traditional students. Talk about non-traditional students in higher education.
We have a downtown campus that deals with that, and we have someone in charge of that, Ken Looney, and we want people to come downtown and take advantage of the amenities of that campus. Eventually, what we like to have downtown is a law school, and since we just buried Senator Avon Williams, I think it would be appropriate to have an Avon Williams School of Law.
And of course that would enhance not only the program that the academic program at Tennessee State University, but also your graduate program as well.
That's correct.
And you've also added additional areas in the graduate program. Speak to that.
Yes, we have a very fine graduate dean, and Dr. Lipsey, and he has just changed things completely there. And we have so many graduate students. In fact, without getting into the program, the number of students has increased by a factor of 2. That says something about the programs that we offer.
And so Tennessee State University, in a real sense, according to what you said earlier, is indeed an urban land-grant institution that's continuing the work that it has always done in the Nashville world area.
I think it's a gold mine, and people need to understand that they need to come on that campus and find out what it's all about. I mean, when people come on the campus and they say, God, I didn't know it was here. I didn't know we had all of this. Tennessee State is the best kept secret in Nashville.
Finally, Dr. Hefner, let's have you speak to the point of the closure of the Jefferson Street area down through the main campus during this last minute and what impact that will have on the campus.
Well, the governor did something very good for us. He said, I'll build a highway on the other side so you can close off not Jefferson Street, but John Merritt. And when John Merritt is closed off, it'll be a pedestrian walkway. The overhang bridge will disappear, etc. And so it will turn into the most beautiful campus with, you know, no through streets. It'll stop off at 33rd. But to ensure that the community behind us is not affected, the governor has provided us with funds for a highway over there near Edward Temple Boulevard, and so no one will be inconvenient.
Very good. And let me, Dr. Hefner, thank you these last few seconds that we have for taking the time to come by and give us this information about Tennessee State University. And let me encourage you to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.